Hello Year 9 and welcome to today's lesson. Your first task is to complete the retrieval practice. Questions are displayed on the board. Number 1. What type of twins are Mickey and Eddie? Number 2. How do you show your character's status through P? Number 3. What P is used to show what the relationship is like between two or more characters on stage? Number 4. What G helps communicate meaning? Pause the video here to think about your answers. If you are in class, you can write your answers on the sheet. If you are working from home, please write down your answers on a sheet of paper, making sure you number them 1 to 4. And here are the correct answers. Number 1. What type of twins are Mickey and Eddie? The answer is fraternal or non-identical. Number 2. How do you show your character's status through P? The answer is posture. Number 3. What P is used to show what a relationship is like between two or more characters on stage? The answer is proxemics. And number 4. What G helps communicate meaning? The answer is gesture. Make sure you write the correct answers on the sheet provided or on your note paper. Then stick your retrieval practice into your book. Lesson outcomes. What? Continue exploring Willie Russell's Blood Brothers to gain an understanding of what is happening in a given scene. Why? To explore a given extract, communicating what the character is like through their vocal and physical skills. Task. Watch the following short clip. Think about how do the actors use vocal and physical skills to show their status, their age, and their relationships.
Mommy! Hello! Hi. I've seen you before. Where? You were playing with some other boys near my house.
Do you live up by the park?
Yes, are you going to come up and play there again?
Well, I might do, but I'm not allowed.
Why?
'Cause me mam says.
Well, my mummy doesn't allow me to play down here, actually.
Give us a sweet.
All right.
What?
Here, there.
Can I have another one for us, Sammy?
Oh, yes, take as many as you like.
Are you soft?
I don't think so.
Round here, if you want a sweet, you have to ask about 20 million times. And you know what?
What?
What they still don't bleed and give you one.
Oh,
Sometimes a Sammy will give you a sweet, but you have to be dead careful if a Sammy gives you a sweet.
why?
'Cause if a Sammy gives you a sweet, he's usually weed on it first.
That sounds like super fun.
It is. If you're a Sammy,
Do you want to play?
I might do. But I'm not playing now 'cause I'm pissed off.
Pissed off. Oh, you say smashing things. Do you know any more words like that?
Yeah, I know loads of words like that. Like, the F word.
Pardon?
The F word.
What does it mean?
I don't know. It sounds good though, doesn't
Oh,
it?
fantastic. When I get home, I'll look it up in the dictionary.
In the what?
The dictionary. You do know what a dictionary is, don't you?
Of course I do. It's a thingy, isn't it?
It's a book that explains the meaning of
The
words.
meaning of words, yeah. Yeah. Our Sammy will be here soon. I hope he's in a good mood. He's dead mean sometimes.
Why?
It's 'cause he's got a plate in his head.
A plate in his head.
Yeah. When we were little and me mam was out, Donna Marie was supposed to be looking after him, but he fell out the window and broke his head on the ground. So they rushed him to a hospital and put a plate in his head.
A plate? A dinner plate?
I don't think so. 'Cause Sammy's head's really not that big.
Oh.
It must have been one of them little plates, like the ones you have bread off.
Oh, a side plate?
No, it's on the top.
and you can see it in his head.
Oh, ooh. I suppose if you looked under his hair.
Oh. You know the most smashing things. Will you be my best friend?
Yeah, if you want.
What's your name?
Michael Johnston, but everyone calls me Mickey. What's yours?
Edward Lyons.
Do they call you Eddie?
No.
Well, I will.
Really?
Yeah. How old are you, Eddie?
You're 7 years old.
Oh, well, I'm older than you. I'm nearly 8.
Well, I'm nearly 8, really.
Well, when's your birthday?
July the 18th.
You're joking. That's my birthday. No! We're born on the same day. That means we can be blood brothers. You want to be my blood brother, Eddie?
Oh, yes, please.
It hurts, you know. Kiss yours.
Ah!
Now this means that we're blood brothers and that we always have to stand by each other. So say as I say. I promise to always protect my brother.
I promise to always protect my brother.
And stand by him.
And stand by him.
And share all my sweets
And
with
share all
him.
my-
Hiya, Sammy.
This is sweet.
I haven't got any.
Yes, you have.
Task. Read through the given extract answering the following questions. Number 1. What is happening in the scene? Number 2. Who are the characters? What are they like? Number 3. What advice would you give an actor? Meaning, what vocal, physical skills would you encourage them to use and why? The following extract is on the next slide. Pause the video here whilst you're answering your questions. Here is the extract. Hello? Hello? I've seen you before. Where? You were up playing with some other boys near my house. Do you live up in the park? Yes. Are you going to come and play up there? Nah, I would do, but I'm not allowed. Why? 'Cause me mum says. Well, my mummy doesn't allow me to play down here, actually. Gives us a sweet. All right. What? Using the sheet provided, annotate your script with at least 3 examples of your ideas for vocal and physical skills used to show your character. You must be able to explain your decisions when asked by your teacher. If you're in class, you can begin rehearsing your scene in pairs. If you're working from home, you may wish to vocally portray both Edward and Mickey. If you're working from home, you may wish to select some lines of dialogue and then write down what vocal and physical skills you would wish to use. Now think about the relationship between the 2 characters in this scene and their status. How do you think they would use the following to communicate these to an audience? Proxemics. How close are the actors on stage? For example, if they are standing close together and touching one another, that signifies that they know each other well and they like each other. If they're further apart, this suggests that perhaps they don't know each other or maybe they don't like each other. Physical contact. Do the characters hold hands? Are they sat close to each other with perhaps their shoulders touching? Do they shake each other's hands? Do they jab each other when they're talking to each other in an attempt to get each other's attention? Eye contact. Eye contact can show that you trust someone. Would the boys look each other in the eyes to show their trust? At which points would this happen? Height. How do the characters show their social status? Or perhaps how dominant one character is over the other? Look at your scene, annotate or select key lines and write down your ideas for these skills. If you're in class, you can begin rehearsing in pairs. Your teacher will pause the video here, or if you're at home, pause the video yourself. Performance and review. If you're working at the academy, you will watch your peers perform to each other. Whilst they're performing, you're thinking about the following questions. What do you think was most effective? What was least effective? How did the actors show their characters through their vocal and physical skills? How did the actors show what their characters were like through the use of height, proxemic and physical contact? What could be further added, changed or improved to make the piece more effective? If you're working in class, your teacher will pause the video here for you to perform your pieces. I hope that you've enjoyed exploring this section of Blood Brothers. Until next time, bye bye.